Let's be practical. What did you have to eat or drink last night?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing at all? Not a cup of tea or a glass of water? I'll bet you she had a cup of tea, that's all it always does.
No, Rogers assured me she had nothing whatever.
He might say so.
So that's your idea.
Well, why not? You all heard the accusation last night. What if it's true? Miss Brent thinks it is for one. Rogers and his missus did you that old lady in. They're feeling quite safe and happy about it.
Happy?
Well, they know there's no immediate danger to them. But then last night, some lunatic goes and spills the beans. What happens? It's the woman who cracks, goes to pieces. Did you see him hang around her when she was coming to? Not all husbandly solicitude, not in more sweet love. He was like a cat on hot bricks, and that's the position. They've done a murder and walked away with it. But if it's all going to be rigged up again now, it's the lady who will give the show away. She hasn't got the nerve to brazen it out. She is a living danger to her husband. That's what she is. And him? He's all right. He'll keep lying till the cows come home, but he can't show her. So what does he do? He drops a nice little dollop of something into a nice cup of tea, and when she's had it, he washes up the cup in the saucer and tells the doctor she ain't had nothing.
Oh, that's impossible. How would he do that? Not to his wife.
You wouldn't believe what some husbands would do.
Excuse me, miss. I'll be getting on first. It's lunch that's wearing me. I'm not much of a hand as a cook, I'm afraid. Would the cold tongue be satisfactory? And I can manage to crack it too. And there's some fruit and cheese and biscuits.
That would be fine, Miss.
Lunch? Lunch? We shan't be here for lunch. And when the hell is that boat coming?
Mr. Blore!
What?
Beg your pardon, sir. The boat will be coming.
What?
Mrs. Narracot's always employed. Is there anything else you require?
No, thank you, Rogers.
And it's not Rogers. His wife lying dead upstairs, and then he is calmly talking about breakfast and talking about lunch, and then he tosses the boat will be coming. How the hell does he know?
Mr. Blore!
What?
Oh, don't you see? He's dead. He's just carrying on automatically as a good servant would.
He's pulling a fast one, if you ask me.
The really significant thing is the failure of the boat to arrive. It means we are being deliberately cut off from help.
There's very little time. Very little time.
What's that, General?
There's very little time. We mustn't waste talking about things that don't matter.
Why do you think Mrs. Narracot hasn't turned up yet? I think the ubiquitous Mr. Owen has given orders.
You mean told her into practical jokes, something of that sort?
But she'd never have fallen for that, would she?
Well, why not? Indian Island's got a reputation for having crazy parties. This is just another crazy idea, that's all. Mrs. Narracot knows there's plenty of food and drink on the island. Probably think it's a huge joke.
Could we light a bonfire on top of the island so that they could see it?
That's probably been provided with us. All signals are to be ignored. We're cut off, all right?
But can't we do something?
Yes, we can do something. We can find this little funny gentleman who staged this little joke. Mr. Unknown Owen. I'll bet you anything he's somewhere here on this island right now. And the sooner we get to him and stop this little game, the better. Because in my opinion, he's as mad as a hatter and as dangerous as a rattlesnake.
Hardly a very good simile, Captain Lombard. At least a rattlesnake gives warning of its approach.
A warning? A warning, my God, yes! That's our warning! 10 little Indians. There were 10 of us after Mrs. Narracot left, weren't there? 10 little Indians going out to die. One choked his little son. Choked his little son. Miss Marston choked herself, didn't she? And then 9 little Indians sat up very late. One overslept himself. Overslept himself. Mrs. Rogers overslept herself. The last part fits Mrs. Rogers rather well, doesn't it?
You don't think... Do you mean that he wants to kill us all?
Yes. Yes, I think he does.
And each one gets in with the rhyme?
No! No, it must be a coincidence. It's impossible. Only 8 little Indians here. That's probably a coincidence too. We're What do you think, Blore?
Well, I don't like it.
But there's nobody on the island.
I'm not so sure about that.
This is terrible.
None of us will ever leave this island.
Can't somebody shut up, Grandpa?
Don't you agree with me, Sir Lawrence?
Well, up to a point, yes.
Then the sooner we get to work, the better. Come on, Armstrong, come on, Bob. We'll make short work of it.
I'm ready. Nobody's got a revolver by any chance. Well, that's too much to hope for, isn't it?
Well, I've got one.
Do you always carry that about with you?
Usually. I've been in some tight situations before, you know.
Okay, well, I bet you've never been in a tighter place than you are today. If there is a homicidal lunatic abuse on this island, he's probably got a whole arsenal on him, and he'll use it.
You may be wrong there, Mr. Blore. Many homicidal lunatics are very quiet and assuming people.
Delighted fellows.
Never guessed there was anything wrong with them.
Well, if he isn't that kind, we'll leave him to you, Doctor.
Great.
Right. Lombard, I suggest you search the house, and Armstrong and I will search the island.
Right. House ought to be easy. No sliding panels and secret passages.
Mind, he doesn't get you before you get him.
Don't worry. But you two had better stick together. Remember, one got left behind.
Come on, Armstrong.
Quite the energetic young man, Captain Lombard.
Don't you think he's right there? If there's someone hiding on the island, they'll be bound to find him. Practically better off.
I think this problem needs brains to solve it rather than brawn.
Where are you going?
I'm going to sit in the sun, my dear young lady, and think.